Hello everybody, welcome back as ever to Factorio, and I have expanded this system slightly so that it now has 2 trains running on it, which gives us a relatively consistent and near constant feed of iron in here, but as we can see, it still ain't lasting very long. Now there's a very obvious way to fix that. If we go up here, in fact, it's pretty much what we've already implemented by just having these butts there, but even then, I don't know that we're going to get very much. Either way, though, it's probably worth doing because we have a perennial shortage of iron right now. It's just not getting in here. And stack inserters would probably help a great deal, but I don't really have the capacity to make many of them because they require red circuits, and red circuits requires oil, in short. Nonetheless, I'll try and make 6 here. And then we come to the next problem, which was that we don't actually have a great deal of gears. We need gears, but we don't have much iron coming in, so consequently we don't really have many gears being made. So, yeah, more or less everything boils down to a lack of supply in one fashion or another, and we just sort of have to deal with that for the time being. So right now, really, I'm mostly concentrating on just upgrading things at a slow, adjustable kind of a rate. So, let's get some of these in, and then at least we can be unloading faster than we are at present. And last one, there you go. There. So, yeah, you can see that's emptying much faster now. We're actually getting a little bit more filled out here. I don't think we're going to be hitting actual full belts here. Let me see. These are a rate of 30 items per second. There are 4 of them, which means we need 120 items per second being unloaded in order to actually be filling all of these. And these are, let me see, a rate of unclear. Sure would be helpful to have that detail in there, but, you know, we'll take it, I guess. But we have just managed to get our cliff explosives, so we can do some more stuff with that. Now, I'd like to get access to rocket fuel. There's almost no reason that I should try and get access to rocket fuel at this exact moment, but it would be nice. For right now, mining productivity is probably our next concern, because we simply need more mining in order to ensure that this train gets filled up faster and we can actually get stuff going. So let's hit that up and off we go. And that is already emptied before the next one comes in. That's nice, that's nice. I do think this would benefit from having actual buffer lines, but we can deal with that when we actually have a solid input over here. For right now, these lines are backing up, so having a whole ton of stack inserters over here will be good. I might be able to manage that if we just get some more stack inserters going. Good question on whether or not that's possible, but we're gonna try. Hello, I've just noticed something in the copper. Did you see it? It's this line right here, and that emptiness right there. Why might that be, I wonder? Because there's nothing there, that's why. Well, let's get that in, shall we? And then that's something. Oh, and there's a missing piece here as well. Ah. I wonder when all of that happened. Probably when we got attacked at some stage. Everywhere else seems fine. But okay, so that's a little bit more copper, though copper isn't really our problem right now. Bunch of stuff here I need to pick up at some point as well, but it's fine. It's fine. So, with the way that things are, with our dramatic lack of oil, we don't really have terribly many options right now. In order to actually start improving things, we need to have a reasonably reliable supply of oil. We need to be actually like able to make red circuits pretty commonly. But as it is right now, we just don't have anywhere remotely approaching enough to continue. And that also means that we can't really get back onto making blue science with the new update because we just don't have the supplies necessary to make use of it at all. And there we go. So the next job, really, in terms of significantly increasing our status here, is to get more oil. Obviously, with how much land I have already explored, it continues to amaze me that we haven't managed to actually find anything already. So we are just mostly waiting for the radars to pick something up, but we've actually found a lot more uranium than we have found any sign of oil yet. We might try and explore up here, we might try and explore down here, but all of that is kind of boring for you guys at home to watch. So, let me know. Let me see, 4, 8, 12. We need really ideally 16 of these. And I don't think it's necessarily the gears there that's causing my shortage. There we go. No? Is it the green circuits? There we go. Doot, doot, doot. Okay. 15, and one more. Wait, where did I park the tank? The tank is actually way faster than me at this stage. Tank? Hello? Thanks for the memories. There you are. A large deposit of iron that our main bus now runs over. Yeah. So yeah, we can increase the we'd increase the efficiency of which we get stuff out of our current mines and such. We can expand our power, although it isn't really much for us up until we hit nuclear power, and that is a huge investment that will also require more oil, anyways. And we can continue to just burn through stuff, but we're not really going to be able to get a solid grasp on things until we have more oil. At this point, I probably sound like a broken record in that regard. We can try expanding the train line, but there's not really anything we need to go and get right now. We've got enough coal, we've got enough iron ore being generated, just not actually being transported. Although, hey, we're about to fix that up in a hot moment. There we go. Reminder, these can hold 2k each. And it's just flying off, flying off. Very lovely, very lovely. 7.8, 0.9, and it's away. And whilst it's away, these will still continue to fill these up, so we should end up with 2k quite happily. And we can even make it actually tell us if there is sufficient to fill something by hooking it up to a nice wiring system. Just for our peace of mind more than anything else. Hook that to that, and let's give it a condition of everything greater than or equal to 2k. There we go. And we can see it is because it's at 18, so these should be filling much faster. We probably could fill it even faster if we had the full set of 6 chests, but we don't really have the 4 lines in, so it's not a huge concern at this exact moment. And I still think we need some kind of like color picker when we're saying the color of trains and such, but you know, it's small concerns at this stage. Okay. So now we're getting iron into our train faster, and we're getting it out faster. We don't have a buffer line here yet, because we don't really have a need of one. And let's check our production rates. So in the past minute, we have... we haven't changed a great deal, I think. Let's take a look at 10 minutes. I've been recording for about 10 minutes, so this is what we've done in this episode. And we are seeing a significant sine wave in the iron ore, in the iron plate production. That is because we are providing our ore, but it's just running out in the course of in between these trains. So that's not great. That's what we're looking to change up. But that is good that we're actually hitting this significantly higher peak now, because we are unloading the trains much faster, and we're cycling them through much faster. We still don't have a fuel solution for them, it is fair to note. These trains are running on solid fuel. They can have a grand total of 150 of it at any given time, but we don't actually have anything delivering it to them. So it's entirely possible that at some point these trains are just going to be dead on the tracks. But, oh well. We just sort of have to deal with that, I think. But yeah. I don't know. So, let me know, guys. Like, do you want to see me continually scouting out, trying to find an actually decent oil field? Or should we just battle on with what we've got and I will quit my griping, as it were? Let me know. So yeah, there is a dip there. And we're not remotely fulfilling this just yet, but, you know, there's something. But it's a very small dip, and we'll see that dip happen in our 5 seconds here once it actually hits there. So just plunk over there. Yep, there goes the dip. Already hitting in. So our production rate on iron should take a momentary dive. There it goes. And it should start to climb back up. Almost as quickly. So there's the wave. Right there. And it is at least a very short wave. Like, look at that. And we are maintaining a higher production rate, which is good. We want to see that. But the frequency of the wave isn't changing. We really need to get that higher up. Ideally, the theoretical maximal that you want is to have iron ore production be equal to your iron plate production. You want these things to be identical because they're functionally the same exact thing. It's a one-to-one trade of iron ore to iron plates. But to fix that up, we either, like, literally the biggest stalling point for us right now is the time it takes for the train to leave this station and go from here to here. That's pretty much it. We'll see that in a hot second here. The dip happens in the entire time when this is not unloading. And you can partially fix that by having the actual input buffer. The same as we have that output buffer up there. And I want to say we're making enough to like, we've got 2.4, 2.5 thousand per minute over here. We are consuming about 1.8, 1.9 over here. An input buffer might actually just do it. We can try it. My only concern is I don't have enough materials to make another 5 stack inserters. Ugh. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Let's just shut off our iron production entirely for a hot second, because I need to shuffle this over a couple of blocks. Okay, one substantial jaunt later. There we go. So now, the speed of these stack inserters is not limited by the capacity of, say, these belts. Now, that should mean that the train is unloaded before the belts run out of materials. So hopefully, that eliminates a bit of our sine wave. It won't be perfect yet, but nonetheless, it should accelerate quite a bit. So, remember, the wave occurs when these trains are changing positions. And nothing even emptied in that time. Perfect. Okay, that's good. That means we've got this enhanced rate pretty much all the time now. It's amazing how such a small little change can change things up so dramatically. So, there's us all turning off entirely because I had to disconnect the whole input line. And we should ideally see that we're going to be maintaining this rate up here at 2.2k. This is very much the nitty-gritty of Factorio, so I apologize if this is not quite as entertaining, but it's very interesting to me at least to see what tiny details can affect such substantial changes. And yeah, not a single dip there, as near as I can tell. There was a bit of a change there, it looks like, but that looks to be just the rate at which things are going in there. So that's good. And we are now, in fact, producing more iron plates than we are generating iron ore. Beautiful. Great to see. That does mean the next point we need to upgrade on this particular chain is, in fact, the iron ore. But we're not consuming 2.2k iron plates. We're actually not even consuming 1k. We just hit it there. That's good. That means that our iron plates should start to back up soon. because we are exceeding our consumption with our production. And oh, look at that. We've actually jumped up even higher. That's grand to see. That's grand to see. Obviously, if we replace these fast inserters in here with stack inserters as well, that'll get us a bit more cohesiveness on the belts. Let me see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should have the stuff on me to do that. Don't think this will change dreadfully much, but you'd be surprised. Yeah, we nearly got a full belt happening right there. That's pretty good. Okay. That is grand to see. Also interesting to note with this particular design that the two outermost belts actually have the most supply, the most storage. They have 3 chests to the one of everyone else. Anyways. Okay. So, I don't like the only way they were going to back up was if this chest got full, but yeah, it's fine. Just unloading at maximum velocity as we can there. Past minutes. Oh yeah, we're climbing even higher. 2.3. This is good. This is good to see. And that's because our trains are unloading faster, so we're unloading the output of the iron mine up there faster. Good. Very good. We're going to be seeing this wave around quite a bit for the next while. Pretty much until our iron completely backs up, but that fixes us on the gears by the looks of things. Yeah, that's looking nice. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's amazing the small changes and the results they can bring. Okay, but yeah, let me know if you guys want me to, like, I don't know, hold off on making another episode until we actually see, until I can actually find an actual, like, decent supply of oil. There's a non-zero chance I can cheat one in. I don't necessarily want to go that route, but it's conceivable at the very least. But otherwise, let me know. Let me know. Okay, combat remarks, landmines, flamethrower, concrete, electric energy accumulators, portable solar array, or stronger explosives. I don't actually know how nerfed our grenades have been by this change up, but we can actually try and find that out. So let me see, I've got a bunch of grenades on me, and we upgraded them to the point that they could one hit kill most of these trees. So, let's see, do we still have that capacity? We do not. Okay, well, I guess better explosives it is. Shouldn't take very long. But that is, I'm afraid, more or less all that I have to show for you guys today. Because as I say, we're at the point now where unless we can get a hold of a much more cohesive and like reliable oil supply, we're just kind of making the tiny little tweaks to things that's nonetheless providing us with some significant upgrades. But, you know, let me know, let me know. Other than that, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll catch you all as ever next time.